I'm definitely like into talking to the women, but maybe we should consider like should we deliver the news because one of their sister is dead.
We will have to.
Before we split up, may I jump in? Because I think at this point, Magnus is going to yell at everybody, saying that, seriously, we are not going to talk about what happened yesterday? And while he's saying that, he's going to look at Otto, at the priest.
Oh. It's all right, Magnus. I drove the devil from the guest house. We are safe.
You abandoned us. I came here frightened because the devil was not here. He was in the forest with us. I came, I asked for your help, and you sent me back without saying anything.
Otto is slightly confused because I didn't actually send you back out. You just ran off. But I'm not going to argue. I'm going to say, right?
No, I mean, I tried to convince me to come. I failed, and I left. That's why.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I mean, but clearly, I'm okay with it. I'm completely okay with the characters having a different narrative here. That's fine. Yeah. So I'm going to. I will simply say. And did you face your fear? And did you stand with the society? And did you feel all of the terror you always felt and yet stood firm? You did, Magnus.
Yes, I did, but not because of you. You were supposed to help us. You were supposed to lead us.
Oh, no.
And you did not.
Interesting.
And you were the crazy man yesterday, not us.
And I will say, we will each have our day of trial. We will each have our day. Look to the one you trust here. Look to the people you trust here, if you must.
I trust no one anymore. The only one whom I trust died.
Okay.
I'm going to stay with you because I don't have a choice. I can't go back home without you. But from this point, and he's not going to finish anything. To finish a sentence.
Okay. I will look around to the others and say, shall I take the time to go and get Magnus a stagecoach back to Norrköping?
That is his decision.
I think this was very disturbing for me because they're questioning my master, but I intuitively know that you're right.
He is not right.
Yeah, but from my perspective, I think he is.
No, I'm not arguing. I'm editorializing. Go on.
And I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not expressing my thoughts. I'm like looking at the tennis match, going back and forth, and I don't really know what to do in this situation. So I'm. Let's be friends and kill some like Vaesen and just go on with this instead of like quarreling in this way, right? And looking at everyone seeking approval of this suggestion. This was more scary than the boar yesterday.
I sit back. I'm accepting the judgment of others at this time.
Let's go get this over with, Wood. Let's talk to the sisters.
I think I will follow you just to get out of the room.
That's fine.
You do whatever you want. No one is keeping you here. No one is forcing you to come along. So
This is quiet.
I will help. No, I mean,
Yeah, this
Magnus
is-
will help, but
Mhm.
it's something
Okay,
broke.
Alright.
are you
So-
leaving the room, Magnus?
So
I'm
Sorry?
probably following you if you go out the room. Not follow you as like stalking you, as like trying to talk to you.
Okay.
I mean,
But we don't have to take that exactly now. But
no, I'm trying to figure out what Magnus will do at this point. I mean, everybody discussed about going to the ladies, but I don't think Magnus will willingly go because he was not really paying attention towards the discussion. His point was just, we did not discuss about what happened yesterday, and that's not right. He's a kid.
I guess we don't know where your character's going right now, and so it's a little confusing. Where will you? Where
I
will your
know.
feet
I'm
take
trying
you?
to figure out.
Okay.
perhaps
He's
Magnus
probably
needs to
going
take his.
He's probably going to figure out where Root and I am going, and will
Yes.
kind of vanish.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps Magnus needs to take a stroll and clear his head with some air or something in the village. Just a thought. Maybe it's a little too much with all the heat in the room. Oh well.
So I think he's going to follow Ruth to the ladies' room, just in the back, and
Okay.
trying to get involved more than what he was.
if you go like to kind of ask the lady, I'm not going into the lady. I have no place with like questioning ladies so if you go with them, I will not try, because what I want to do is to like
I think
talk to you and
I think if you
protect
try,
my-
if you try to stop me, I will follow you. So it's up to you.
Yeah, then, and because I will ask, and basically we don't have to play out that, but the simple message that comes out in a very like blunt way is that the father, he's sometimes mad, but deep inside, he's a good person, and what he did to you was probably wrong, but he cannot control himself, or the
that
liquor
sounds
and
creepy.
so on. So I'm trying to explain. Yeah,
That's not
but
what.
I'm trying to explain as a
Come on.
grown up for you that. Yeah, but I'm trying to, but I probably don't have the correct words, but I'm trying to do it on. Yeah.
Perhaps like the Heavenly Father, he's stern but still full of love. Oh,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm just speeding this. We don't need to spend too much time about, but that's what I want to do, to go out. So I'm not expecting you to go back and apologize. I mean, people can be really assholes sometimes, but they can both be assholes and be good people. That's my point.
Yeah.
So Elsa and Ruth and also Magnus is heading up to the second floor, correct?
So I'm not anymore. Magnus is not anymore. He's gone. Yeah.
So Hilding and Magnus are talking on their own.
All right.
Now we can look
And,
at Ruth and Elsa, perhaps.
All right then. Ruth and Elsa, what do you do?
We are going to the sister's room and knock at the door.
You hear
Like
knocking.
proper people, like a proper
Exactly.
polite knock.
All right then. You hear from the other side of the door, we're a little busy. Perhaps you could come back later. You can hear a very quivering, nervous voice. They are clearly distressed from the other side.
Excuse me, I think you mistake us for the servants. We would like to talk to you about your third roommate.
I would like you to roll empathy manipulation,
I don't even have my character sheet open, sorry.
or if you have any other
Oh, that's fine,
suggestions.
I'll find it.
suggestions. So,
One success.
right then, you can hear the handle turning slowly. The heavyset woman, just what do you call it, jutting her face out of the door, saying, "You You were saying?
I think you should let us in. We have bad news.
Yeah, yes, do come in. Do quickly, she says, and opens the door for you. Make sure that you and Ruth can get inside, and she just closes quickly. Inside the room is, you can see that all the beds have been sort of pulled together, and a rather lanky, sort of disheveled woman, very thin, almost emaciated, with long dark hair, is standing by the window looking outside the curtains, nervously jittery, sort of biting her fingernails. The heavyset woman herself looking very pale indeed. She has sort of a she has a very rather tall woman, though she looks rather small as of now. Actually, you can see that the room is strewn with what appears to be smelling of incense and small bottles with various liquids of some kind. There's also a small little figurine on the nightstand, looking like a horned devil-like character with an erect phallus. There's also a little bit of clothes strewn about. She motions you down to sit on a chair to the both of you, saying that you had some grave news. Did she? She has not come back, has she? She was taken by the horned one. No? By the Dark Father. Could you please? Did you see something?
They walked to the forest and
With cloven hooves, yes. We've seen the cloven one. The cloven hooves, yes. But is it true?
we didn't see exactly anything except that she was dead.
Oh,
I'm sorry to tell that. Are you okay, by the way? Like looking a bit around and like seeing that they are really like, I don't know, looking dead, and
they're looking very, very pale and nervous. As you see, we came here several months ago. As an Olga, we were looking to. We've come here to the hill, as it's called sometimes. The ancient texts. We were here to. She looks around a little bit. By the way, do you have any religious regalia or something like that on you? Or something like crosses or pin, something?
no.
There was a rumor that perhaps like a little bit of fun. We thought we would, gather on New Year's Eve and try to, just let you know when you're a little girl, we tried to get in touch with the horned one. Yes, we were, but he hasn't. We didn't get any answers. You see, however, we did find something that Olga told us about. It's a place called the Rooting Cave. A very peculiar place, very infamous in the ancient texts here about the hill. They said that there was a rooting cave in which all the winds would be aligned. Away, a very special place for us to get in touch or try to contact the horned one. Yes, we thought it would be a bit of fun. Some of our friends joined the Hellfire Club over in London, as though we wanted to try this out for ourselves. Yes. You can roll an observation. I think it's logic observation, if I'm not mistaken.
Whom?
Empathy.
Both of you. Observation, empathy. In fact, observation, empathy.
One success.
No.
route, you do realize after just a little while that they're trying to make these words up as they go. They have indeed been trying to contact the devil himself, though they try to pass it off as sort of, as a schoolgirl joke, like you do in the like.
They look
like
a little
you do
too
when you're young.
sincere. Yeah.
They look a little bit too sincere.
Yeah.
So,
and besides, Little
yeah.
Penis Man is not exactly a casual,
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, yeah, it's a little hard to try and disguise all these details, but they try to pass off sort of little white lies to you, though it's clear that they are very nervous and they do feel that they are being haunted by the devil himself, which is of course very displeased with them. This is what they believe.
May Elsa be blunt? Because I think she would comment on this rather bluntly with something with horns found your friends.
Yeah.
Even if I don't know what you did find.
We saw some red eyes in the darkness, and it chased us out of the cave, the three of us as well as Olga, and we've been trying to be holed up here up in the guest house, trying to see if there was any way to escape, but I think Clara went to try and investigate something yesterday eve, and she didn't go back. She said she saw some blue lights in the forest. There's a malignant presence here that's been killing us. I think it might have originated from the cave. Yes. The rooting cave over at the Jeto ravine, the valley. I think Clara had a map on her. We marked it out. It's supposed to be the rooting cave, a powerful cross section of the winds and the ley lines. A place where you could contact the otherworldly forces.
Right. Okay. So you have been to a cave and you have summoned something, and now it's
we saw.
hunting.
Yeah, we saw the shadows coalesce, and we saw the red eyes, and then we just ran out of there, fleeing for our lives. It was, I think it was a few days ago. It's like 4 days ago now.
I don't want to scare you. I don't want to scare you, but I think you are really being hunted.
Yeah, because
I have seen the eyes too. They are real.
Clara didn't come back last night, so we believe the horned one has finally claimed her. We must be rather displeased.
Yes, I don't know what it is, like if the red eyes have anything to do with it, but she is not coming back. And yeah,
I know that Olga herself did a year walking during New Year's Eve. We came here to gain vigor and youth and the power of foresight. As they say, you pick 7 flowers on Midsummer's Eve to dream about your true love. No, the dream of every little girl. We were trying our hand at something similar.
Hardly.
Right.